Okay, today we're going to work on prepositional phrases. We already work with prepositions, we just have a pretty good idea of what they are, and so today we're going to work on prepositional phrases. Now, what are they? First of all of them will start with a preposition. That's why we call them prepositional phrases, right? Whenever you hear that in English we are referring to something as a phrase, it's because it's a combination of different type of words, right? So, but in this case, we're gonna talk about this combination of words with prepositions. Now, the preposition we already said that it's a word that connects nouns or pronouns to other words in a sentence, right? You can also have gerunds we mentioned last time we had a class. Now, remember, prepositional phrases contain a noun phrase, right? And let's check these examples. You got your preposition, you have on the table with many additional features. Now, when we talk about noun phrases, we have other elements, not just the noun, as in the first one is table, not just features. We do have a couple more components, right? If you want to see it in a more detailed way, we can see it like this. Your prepositional phrase has three main elements. First one, you got your preposition, which is on. You got your modifier. This M stands for modifier, right? The, right? Or a determiner, in this case, will be modifier or determiner. And then we have your noun, which is table, right? In the same case of with many additional features, with will be your preposition, many will be your determiner, additional will be your modifier, it's an adjective, right? And features will be your noun. So this is pretty much the main structure, the structure of prepositional phrases. Preposition, you can have a determiner and a noun, or you can have determiner, modifier, noun. Now, they can end with the noun, pronoun, gerund, or a clause, and I'm going to show you some examples, right? And this noun, this pronoun, this gerund, or this clause is called object of the preposition. Like in this one, the dog was jumping on the small bed, right? We know that on is our preposition, right? So what will be our object? What is the noun that is giving you or talking about that preposition, or giving you information about that preposition and about the rest of the sentence? You got bed, right? You got your object of the preposition. What is small? Small is a modifier, and in the case of the, it's a determiner, right? So all of these components are called or are included within a prepositional phrase. Now check this other example. The oldest house in my neighborhood is Mr. Brown's. So the same case, you got your preposition here, you have your object of the preposition, and then you have your modifier. In this case, we do not have the determiner. In this case, we don't have a modifier, we don't have an adjective or anything else, we just have a possessive pronoun that is considered a determiner, just as definite or indefinite articles. Now, something important for you to remember, it's pretty much this. A prepositional phrase describes a part of the sentence in greater detail. That is the main job of a prepositional phrase. It gives you more information by telling you about when, where, how, and so on. You can have, for example, on the wall, right? Good prepositional phrase. It's giving you more information. Here you can include on the pink wall, on the red wall, and you can start giving more and more information. Like in this example, okay. I like to walk in the park. Where is giving you information about where. That will be the park. Now, recursive prepositional phrases. Whenever you hear the term recursive, it's just including structure inside another structure. That's pretty much what it means, right? In the case of prepositional phrases, it's a repetition of a prepositional phrase more than once, right? It's like inserting one after another one. Like, check these examples. I like to walk on the beach in the middle of the night with my friend on weekends. How many prepositional phrases do we have here? First one, on the beach. Second one, in the middle. Third, of the night. Fourth, with my friend. And the last one, on weekends. So how many we have? Do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of these prepositional phrases together in the same sentence is what we called a recursive prepositional phrase, right? You can have many more. This is pretty much kind of like infinite. You can include more and more and more and more to be more specific and to give more details. Let's check another example. I'm going to the supermarket on Sunday in the evening with my sister in her car. Let's check how many prepositions or prepositional phrases we have. What will be the first one? To the supermarket, you have the first one here. First one. Second, on Sunday. Number 3, in the evening. Number 4, with my sister. Number 5, in her car. So you see, all of this combination of prepositional phrases is what we call recursive prepositional phrases.